Good morning, everyone. We're playing Horizon, the Forbidden West again. And, yeah, we were in the middle of a mission, about this signal spike. Yeah, and they told us to get rid of a bunch of machines. So I guess that's what we should do. Oh, what's this? Oh, that's another drone. Does it make sense to go on that tower then? Hello, Ada, good morning. You know, we've never done a drone. So let's see if we can maybe... Huh. Okay. This is weird climbing. Yeah, okay. I'm not sure we can get up there. Maybe over there. Oh, that looks a little more manageable. There's more lines here. That's kind of a problem with these markings, like... a lot of them are kind of unclear whether you can actually get anywhere. Ooh, nice.
Oh, it is hot.
Okay, does this drone...
Maybe I can climb something to jump onto the drone.
Yeah, that was kind of my idea. Maybe here?
A drone? Must be part of Cyclops. If I can get its data, I can reconnect it with the dome back at the base.
Oh.
But how to get up there?
Oh, damn it. But I think the general idea here actually... Ooh, man. I just lost a whole bunch of health. Just by falling down there. Oh. But that looked suspiciously like we're supposed to be able to jump onto this drone. Ah, okay. Nope.
It fell further than I thought.
Yep. This kind of looks like the game expects me to be able to jump on this drone. I don't think I can just grab the drone, can I? Well, let's see next time it comes by. Come on, wherever you are. It does look like this highest point here is intended to be where we can get it. On the other hand, I just don't get the jump, I think. Okay.
Ow!
Yeah, ow. I'm sorry, Aloy. So, let's head back, I guess, to the mission we were intended to do. But, I think that general idea might hold. It might be... I don't know if we can get on the roof of that point. Okay. We're full. That sounds good. Now, where was our waypoint? Somewhere back there.
Scan all you want.
Okay. Are these... Is this the spot we want to get to? Yeah. Okay, and there's the anteater or something. And there's one of the big guys. Okay. Let's do this methodically, I guess. And tag everyone. That sounded close. I don't see anyone close. Okay. And where did the big guy go? Up there, I think. Kill the machines. Why is the big guy too far away? And why is the game going up? Now
Purge water ammo should do the trick.
Alright, let's just... Okay, you are weak versus purge water. You are weak versus fire. Of course, it's not all the same. You are weak versus purge water and acid. And you back there, fire and purge water. And apparently you have a friend back there. Versus fire. Okay, so the lance horns should be taken out with fire. And everyone else with purge water, apparently. Huh. Those guys back there apparently got far enough away that they cleared. Alright, let's see. Wait, which bow is that? I think this is the... yeah, this is the warrior bow. So we won't be able to use the fire arrows. At that distance. Hunter bow, blast sling. Seeker hunter bow. Do we have... I had a fire hunter bow here. That doesn't have normal arrows. Let's see, Seeker Hunter Bow, Purge Water. I guess we'll use that one then. For now. And I think we'll equip the Sharp Shot Bow instead of the Warrior Bow and see if that helps us. Because that means we can shoot fire arrows at a distance. Which should be really useful. And maybe we'll go down here. Or we're a little bit closer to that guy. Of course, the big guy is there as well. That's not good. Let's wait for big guy to disappear then. Pretend I'm a leaf on the wind. Watch me soar. No, wait. I don't think that's good. I think you know that I'm here. Close.
Time to follow up.
That was dumb. I didn't think.
Oh.
I just about so much about just about having avoided it. Let's throw a spike maybe. Oh, that was the wrong one. Okay, well, that's not going too well. We should heal. You don't know where I am? I'm not here. Oh. And it destroyed some of my cover. How rude. I wonder what that red indicator means. Does that mean angry looking to kill a human. Okay, and really I wanted to use this. Okay. Okay. You're still there.
Shouldn't use frost on it.
And you're the one we've partially worked down already. Reach level 30. Ooh, nice. More max health, always appreciated. And more skill points, also appreciated. Oh, what are you doing back there? Why don't you come over where I can, you know, hug you and love you and call you George? Didn't mean to do that.
Time to fight.
Okay. I guess that worked. Oh, we can grab this now. Oh. And maybe crouch, because, you know, otherwise that big guy is gonna see us. Who might be the last one we need to take out. Okay, you need purge water. Track. Again, let's try to be... Okay. You're too far away, so that means as soon as you've disappeared, we're gonna run over there. And, try to hide a little. Is there a good spot to hide? They're really all kind of... tiny hiding spots. That looks good. Okay. Ooh. Okay, that worked. All transport machines killed. Jeez, that sounds horrible. Transport machines sound so peaceful and defenseless. But okay. I guess there's another machine back there that we need to take out. Alright, let's see if you leave any loot. Apparently nothing high quality for such a big guy. That's kind of disappointing. We have such a big enemy where you have to be so careful to not get into a protracted battle with, and then you don't even get much loot from that one. Okay, here's a few more healing things. Nobody up here. Ah, that's the weird new... What are you called?
Could set that machine on fire.
Spike snout. So you don't like purge water either. Okay. Okay, at least that
I
worked.
should scan for that signal now. See if I can locate the source.
Took a tiny bit of damage, but I think we had a few health plants here. Alright. All full again. We can make stupid mistakes again. Alright. Let's see. Scan for that signal. It's all about that signal. About that signal. No rebels. No. That was a cheekily hidden supply box. Okay, how do we get... Search the canyon for the source of the signal. Oh. I guess that signal I've been seeing. Source nearby. Why did I take all of these out? Well, I guess we'll go for that green shine fragment. Although I'm not quite sure right now. This is not really intended for climbing, I think. But apparently it works. Ravager, no data available. Okay,
Keep that in mind.
could have used the boulders. Yeah, I think I'm a little confused about what that game wants from me. Like the map says, I'm leaving the area. All right. Yeah, does anyone have a clue? Huh. And now I'm already out of the area. I mean, there is this thing where it says supply crate, but that first has a really weird indicator. Like, why is there a signal coming from a supply crate? And then... that's the drone, or another drone. Well, I guess if there's a supply crate, that might be where we're supposed to be. Okay, come on. Climby uppy, Aloy. Alright. So the supply crate looks suspiciously like it's under that rock. I wonder if you're a voice actor. Do you put it in your resume? Hey, I free climb. I can make all the weird sounds that I make. When I climb up a rock face. It'll be authentic, believe me. These climbing lines are kind of confusing. I think they're too much.
Have to jump onto that drone to get it down.
What drone? That's the unknown signal, okay. But where is the crate that we just had? That also gave a signal. Yeah, I don't think... Oh, I think we're... the edge of the map. So where the heck? I don't like this. I don't like searching a canyon. That canyon is boring. Is that a bandit camp or something? No, seems that's just... Oh, that was a bandit camp that we've already cleaned out. Yeah, seems like it.
Why? Aren't you a sight to behold?
Thank you. I've moisturized this morning. It's weird. Without these sounds, everyone would say a game sounds wrong, but in reality I just play games without sound, or cover the sound by some YouTube video because it doesn't add that much. Well, I guess it's... I mean, a lot of these sounds give you feedback. Like, just by hearing how Aloy lands, you know, you get an idea of, did I jump too far or something? So it kind of, at the beginning of the game at least, teaches you what to do. Okay, so I guess we haven't run around that back corner yet. So that kind of seems like the most likely place. For anything useful to be. Or have we? Oh, well, let's see. Well, at least we get a pretty sun with God rays and everything. Ooh. Okay, we've looted these. That's the drone. Still wondering, that supply crate seems close enough, but isn't apparently. Oh, that looks good.
Oh, that looks promising.
Uh-oh.
Right. Into the water.
No. Don't make me swim, game. Yeah, this might not go well.
There
Ooh.
you are. Now, what's inside?
Oh, that was the supply crate. Okay. This is kind of... I don't like this, that Aloy makes these I am drowning sounds. I guess she makes them once you're halfway through her air supply, which means if you had to turn back now, you know, you wouldn't make it anymore, or something like that. And that seems, you know, it seems to be too much already. Like in other games, this drowning sound is like the last few moments, and really those should be, you know, not realism wise, but game mechanics wise. If you're on the right way here, the game shouldn't make you think, oh no, Aloy is drowning and I have no idea.
Paul, I couldn't raise you via focus. I hope this gets to you, somehow. Along with the cure for the stand at the Reno line. Just wanted you to know that all the bitterness is water under the bridge. I only remember the good things, and I'll think about them when the darkness comes.
Sounds like she really cared about him. Silga will want to know about this. And she'll definitely be interested in the transmitter inside that's been sending the message.
Alright. So now all we have to do is get back without drowning. Yeah, right, as if I was able to do that. Like, see, that's, like, in general, this dive is... Of course, we, like, you know, that's why you shouldn't just go diving in a cave like this, you know? Because for one thing, you don't know if any of these water holes that you go into actually come out near air on the other end again. So, you know, if you dive about, you know, you could not turn around and you might just drown. So, totally makes sense that in real life this is a bit of a dangerous situation, but that's the difference between a game. And I guess they thought, oh, it'll add some excitement, but like, these are warning sounds. And I think they're just a little too much for what is basically your intended way of getting there in a game, you know? Like, the game should give you feedback about, okay, let's find the nearest one, so we don't use up our fast travel packs again. Oops. This. No. This, and then this button is what we wanted. It's up there, okay. And then we can get to Silga and tell her about all this. And again, that's kind of weird about this whole way they've implemented the like the hotspots for when you interact with an item, that they have this donut basically in which you can interact with something instead of a circle. Like if you're standing in the center of the circle, you can't interact with it. So if you're standing in the middle of the fireplace, in this instance, which, you know, if it doesn't kill you, then, and I mean that's a stupid mechanic for a place that's supposed to, oh. Ooh, green shine. Alright, this is a nice spot. While we're here, let's refill on everything. And let's see if we can... Oh, 4 weapon upgrades. What can we upgrade? The bolt blaster we can upgrade. The blast sling we can upgrade. Perimeter tripcaster and shredder gauntlet we could upgrade. That's it. Okay. So let's focus on the equipped weapons first. The bolt blaster we've used a lot. So I think that's basically all the green shine we had gone in one moment. Isn't it? Yeah, okay. Oh, we can actually... Oh, and the shield wires. I guess let's upgrade this one and see how far we get. Okay, just one upgrade. But hey, it's purple quality. That's fine then. Outfit. Utaru Harvester. We fully upgraded the one we're wearing. The Tanakh Vindicator. Okay. Nothing to upgrade really. What do we need for the skirmisher, by the way? Oh, we've already have a job for that. Snapmaw and Clamberjaw. Alright, and Clamberjaw I think we haven't met yet. So I think we're good. Oh, we might have a pouch upgrade? Oh yeah, back there. Food pouch. Yeah, I guess we can do this one. Bolt clip satchel. Increases the amount of bolt blaster ammunition that can be carried. That would be kind of nice. That needs a pelican wishbone. Oh, I didn't want to make this my active quest. Okay. Bomb satchel. Oh, is that smoke bombs? That sounds good as well. Trap pouch. Light arrow quiver. Warrior bow ammunition from 24 to 40. That sounds good as well. Tripwire pouch. We haven't really used the tripcaster much, just because of the limit we have on how many we can place. Increases the amount of resources that can be carried. Medicinal berries up to 42. Food resources, rare resources, very rare resources. And shredder satchel. We don't even have this satchel. The shredder equipped most of the time. Alright. Now let's switch back to a decent mission. Signal spike. Here. Alright, let's see, where are you? Okay. Just running up that hill to deal with God. Okay, and now we're turning what? Abruptly left, yes. This pathfinding is a little weird, you know? It's an open plain. And they kind of pretend there's a specific path in the middle. It's not, you know, not a big criticism. It just is that little tweak where you realize that this pathfinding, you know, is not just like it. You kind of get used to all these markers. Basically, you know, you're feeling as if you had a focus of your own. And then that's the moment where it takes you out of the game a little bit, out of your
I can grab this
suspension
from my
of
stash
disbelief later. Alright.
Rig's gone quiet.
Aloy, the words stopped coming from the spike. What happened?
This is what was speaking to your rig. It's old world equipment used for communicating over long distances. The message must have shut off when I took it, but I heard the note the voice was talking about.
What was it?
During an ancient war, a woman was trying to deliver supplies to a man she knew. She wanted him to know that their past disagreements didn't matter in the big picture. That she'd be thinking of him when the end came.
Oh. I guess she and I are kin, of a sort. I wish I could give my brother a message like that. Tell him that I forgave him. He would have wanted that. I know. This man, the old one, did he ever hear the message?
I don't think so.
Yeah,
I guess that's often the way of it then. But still, with the power of that device you found, the sender had hope that he might have heard it. What a feat! To send messages near and far. Can I keep this? It's a treasure.
Of course.
Thank you.
seems a little mean.
Sometimes people don't ever get to hear what they should. But with this thing, maybe I can get them talking to one another. From Mainspring all the way to who knows where.
Hey, I found a few more things in the supply cache. Might be able to make something out of them. Can I use your workbench?
Sure. Yeah, right over there. Anytime, Aloy. It's all yours.
I think I know just what to do with these parts.
It seems to be a little mean, you know, that Aloy has the focus, can communicate
Don't forget
with her
that workbench
friends
is yours if you want it.
over long
I'll put these parts to
distances.
good use.
And then, you know, that she has all this technology and basically only told her friends about it and nobody else. And she's like this excited about this technology. And Aloy's just standing there and going like, yeah, being able to talk remotely to someone, that sounds like a cool idea. That could make the world a better place. Okay, are we getting a new special weapon now? Quest items, or is it just... Spin Thorn Spike Thrower. Crafted from old world technology, this weapon launches drill spikes, which cause damage over time and excel at tearing off armor or machine parts. That, well, I guess it's sort of... She found military supplies there, yeah. It doesn't really sound like it, excuse me. It doesn't really sound like it has anything to do with,
That turned out well.
with the signal.
Can't wait to try it.
Alright. And I guess that's it. Okay. I would have kind of hoped, but I guess that's... You know, on one hand, this is kind of a slightly abrupt ending, and her then going, can I use your workbench? Kind of seems weird, but, you know, I think... You know what would have been better is if it had just ended with her saying, oh, thank you, and if you need to use anything here, do that. And then the communication should have ended, you know, the conversation. And then Aloy should have just said to herself,
All this sweat, and I'm still not cooling off.
you know, with these parts that I found in this box, I could actually build a new weapon, you know, just as a thought to herself. I think this way it seemed kind of like this would, you know, it wasn't a nice end cap. And I kind of got my hope that we're building something for her or something. It didn't have anything to do with it anymore. But it's fine, I guess. Otherwise, leaving this story open-ended like that is, I think, okay. You know, you can imagine she might be, you know, the inventor of, you know, basically the internet or radio or, you know, something like that. It seems that her goal, at least, is, you know, make the world a better place more than, you know, Which, you know, it's kind of that weird Silicon Valley tech, you know, oh, we just build the technology and that way we can make the world better and technology is neutral, without accounting for that, you know, you should maybe, when building the technology, already think about how people might use it to hurt people and work against it. Like, you know, as a minimum, you know, like if you're building a new social network, make sure that people can block other people, because there are going to be, you know, maybe even, you know, real life people, like ex-spouses or whatever, who just don't get the message and will keep contacting someone. And so that person needs to have the ability to say, no, I told you I don't want to be contacted, and just turn that off on this channel as well. Okay, yeah. Sea of Sand. What's this? I'm not sure if this quest, but we've seen this tunnel. So let's have a peek at it again. Or what is it? Old soldier. That's level 32, that is too high. Chain scrape. Oh, and right, and I think the... Well, let's try the tunnel, just because that's where Talana is, isn't it? Alright, that's a kilometer. We could probably fast travel that. Yeah, we can. Okay. I think we just came from there, didn't we? Let's see if we can get over this hill. Yeah, that looks promising. Oh, and just refill from the stash. I don't remember if we've done this. Okay. It's like there's like 5 pixels, or well, half a step. Alright. That you can interact with this fireplace, and it's in an arbitrary location in front of the fireplace. It's really, I think if they can fix anything in a future patch, that would be probably my favorite thing. If they just said, if this area contains no other
Machines, right?
hotspots.
Apparently, you're not the only one, but you probably knew that.
Have I got news for you, Red? I hear the Tenakth are fighting each other quite a bit these days. Some of them contain machines. Those you've got to be real careful of. We've seen a whole bunch of them setting up outposts around here. Spotted one just west of here. A few settled at the edge of the desert in the southwest. They even set up camp in the south. Really helps a fellow sleep at night.
Just make sure you steer clear of them. Those rebels are bad business. I'll keep an eye out for them while I'm out here.
All right.
Tanakh rebels hold up at an outpost nearby.
If
need
you're
a
feeling
beating,
bold, there's a
Hunter.
Tanakh outpost nearby. The rebel kind.
Really, there's a Tanakh outpost nearby. I would never have thought. Okay.
There's
This
the
time.
entrance to the tunnel Porgov mentioned. I need to find his missing expedition and clear a path back east.
Okay, but this is from the other side. So this might mean that we can clear it up without any special gear, maybe?
Tunnel's blocked. And no sign of the missing expedition. I need to find a way to get further in. Should be able to blow up that fire gleam. Clear this up.
Okay, wait, let's see if there's a black box somewhere, okay. But there's also this. Okay. But not really anything else in here. Okay, good. At least we've scanned here. Let's see.
There's someone still alive in here.
Nora, in here. So you're real. Thought I was dreaming.
What happened to you?
A terror in the dark. The world shuddered.
A machine?
Never got a look. The caravan. We all ran. Everything collapsed. Crawled here. Couldn't escape. Did anyone make it out? And find the first caravan?
Yes, someone did.
Good. At least, I'm not alone.
Oh, why did you have to kill her?
Rest easy now. Sounds like something big attacked the missing expedition. I better press on.
Would have been nice to, you know, save a few people for a change. It's kind of a... I watched someone play earlier parts of the game, the mission with the city that was the village that was underwater. You know, the ones that make the tattoo paint. What was it called? I don't know what the word was again. They had this nice, like, black ink or black water or I don't know. But anyway, and they pointed out quite rightly that, you know, there are a lot of occasions in this game where it's like you're sent to find someone, and basically you come back and say, well, they're all dead, but hey, I found this new piece of gear. Yeah, that's basically what happened here again. You meet someone, they give you some exposition, they die. Okay. Mom, you get your ass over here, Josh. I need to get to the safe first. Josh, no! We need those supplies. It's close by. Leave them. I know this tunnel better than anyone, Mom. I work here. There's time. Okay, so that sounds suspiciously like, oh, that's a bus. Okay. That's almost not recognizable. Just almost. But, so whatever attacked them, I guess, might be something left over from the old ones? That can't be good.
I like the sound of that.
The sound of what? Aloy is lucky to not get lynched. Yeah, that too. Like, I'm still waiting for someone to come and say, hey, have you ever noticed how every time someone dies, Aloy is nearby? Maybe she just goes there, kills them for their loot, and you should better not send her to help. No, I mean, it's not my head canon that Aloy actually kills the people. You know, it definitely sounds like in our time she would have a whole bunch of police investigations, and one of her enemies is bound to, you know, use that as an excuse. Oh, okay. A few machines.
Shock ammo's not much use for a horse. And more of Porkov's missing expedition.
Apex spike snout. That's not too good. Let's maybe shoot. It won't let me cheese from up here.
To kill her.
Oh, okay, come on, hit him, yes. I should probably look for... Come on, get out of here. That's not at all the approach I wanted to take. Oh, come on, I can probably...
machines called in backup!
I missed my critical strike opportunity, damn it, just because you decided to... Okay. Oh, oh, oh. Heal. Oh, critical strike, yes. Why are you hitting guys who are already dead, Aloy? Yeah, no. I really would like to know, like...
She said they were attacked by some kind of terror. I don't think it was these burrowers. Hey, they said enough.
Anyway. I would like to know what the reason is that it takes me so long to get the critical strike. Whether I'm misunderstanding, whether there's like, you know, some random chance for the critical strike, or whether it's whether it's more about the angle, you know, whether it's another hotspot issue like before. Or what? Okay, lots of dead Oseram. Sadly, no live ones. Okay. A transport crate was in the wall, but at least it was still interactable. So worst thing is when there's a loot in a wall and you just can't get at it. Alright, I guess this is where I will continue.
Could use my focus here.
Ah, I don't need the focus. Okay, if you insist, maybe there is something else. There's a bit of loot over there. Yeah,
Should be
there's
able
the
to
way
clear that
on.
rubble
Yeah.
with my pullcaster.
Really? No shit, Sherlock. Alright. Got all our loot. These mushrooms are really nice. I'm glad that we're getting those again. They, like anything that lets me do stealth. I wish, you know, due to the limited buttons of the controller, it's always so awkward to kind of switch through down here, because you have to switch like to the next one. And that feels really annoying, you know, like that, you know, I have to decide, do I want to have smoke bombs ready, and or, you know, do I want to be able to call my horse quickly, and oh, now I might need a trap or something. And like in real life you would have those maybe, you know, around your belt or something, and so you just know, okay, I can reach on my right, I have a smoke bomb, on my left I have this. Okay, let's eat that food so that for the next battle we're boosted a little bit, I guess. And switch the smoke bomb to ready just in case. Okay. Alright, I wanted to... What is this button? You know, that's kind of nice, like, I guess they have to give you the hint here. Because you might not have done the quest yet.
Got something's attention. Sounds like it's coming from further in.
Okay, yeah, that doesn't sound good, and my controller is going stomp stomp. So, are we getting a new machine now? Or what is that? There's black box. There's some more loot. Okay. This doesn't really look like a good way through.
Better get out of here quick. It looks like it lets out ahead.
Well, better get out of here quick. Okay, then I guess that was supposed to be a jump scare. I'm sorry, I was too busy looting. Oh, we forgot one. Oh. Where is it? Where is the ancient compartment? There's one up there, okay. Rock breaker. Oh, that looks like the big version
Fire won't help.
of the burrower, right? Okay, ice and electricity is what it doesn't like. Which, of course, we've barely got equipped. So the first thing we're gonna do is switch our weapons here. See, Seeker Hunter Bow has ice and regular arrows. Wonderful. Purgewater Hunter Bow. Replace that with you have electricity. Alright. And I guess we could equip this tripcaster as well. Ah, there it is. No loot left behind. Okay. So I guess now...
A rock breaker. It must have attacked the Osserum as they were passing through.
Okay. Where did the rock breaker go? Oh, I guess it goes underground or something? Yeah, okay. I saw you over there somewhere. The loot is probably intended. Okay. Come out again. I want to shoot you. And ideally lure you into these. Ah, there you go. Okay. Jeez. What am I? Oh, now. Okay, come on. Let's make sure that we're not running into our own traps. Well, I guess we caught him too, at least. Whoops. Stop diving. Oh. Let's see if we can health potion. Sounds good. Hey. How do I even shoot him when he's underground all the time? Ah, damn it. Come on, run, Aloy. I know you can do it. Just leisurely walking up there. Seriously. Okay, where are you? Over there. Yeah, that looks like a good way to cheese it. Okay, that worked.
Well, that's one rock breaker that won't be troubling anyone anymore. The Othra must have entered the canyon on the eastern side. I better take a look.
Alright, let's switch back to some sort of arrow, I guess. And fill up our health pack before. Grab all these nice things lying around here. I guess they expected me to go for freeze instead of electricity. Oh, that reminds me. Someone recently mentioned that there was a setting for loot animations, turning them off now. Pickup animations. That sounds like it might save me a lot of time.
I'll keep some extra on hand.
Yeah, okay. Seriously? Doing that roly-poly thing again? Oh. Roly-poly Aloy jumped up the water spout. Down came the rain. Oh, Rockbreaker Mining Claw. Now we only need 2 more Sunwing pieces. And you know how I love fighting Sunwings? Oh, what's this? Oh. That's one of those big guys, okay. There's something purple over there. Oh, pry open. I wonder, like, what this pry open thing really is for. If that's more for story, or if that's for, you know, giving you loot levels. So saying if you are one of the people to just run through the game and, you know, not pick up loot, then of course you're going to have a hard time getting enough resources. And then there's probably the people who just go, okay, if there's a resource I can quickly pick up, then, you know, just let them grab them. But they would leave something that they have to pry open, which, you know, has that activation delay. Would leave that on the side because they just don't have the time. Quote unquote.
Those carts must be the supplies the second crew was supposed to bring over. Borgif said his lockbox was supposed to be among them.
And so, you know, I wonder, like, if these different, like, the ones that you just tap at to get them, the one that you hold and wait a moment to get them, the ones that you first pry open and then hold, you know, they're slower and slower. And so I think that could be, you know, loot leveling.
Lockbox. I should take it back to him.
You know, because that kind of makes sense to kind of adjust the difficulty based on, like if you explore, it will actually make the game easier. Which is good because the typical explorer is probably more likely to run into more enemies, so they need the bigger number of enemies. The more enemies is what I almost said. Jeez. So yeah, the bigger number of enemies, if you meet them, you kind of, you know, need them to be easier to take care of. A letter written in rough but readable glyphs. Hey cousin, I've been thinking about your decision to not come along to the desert. I just want to let you know I get it. Not every Ossaram is a born delver, and at least you're being upfront about it. I'll tell you a story. Last year my crew gathered at Barren Light for our first foray into no man's land. This lone Karja came walking up, real fancy and loud he was, using all kinds of big words. He was on a solitary quest to research the cannibals of the Tanakh horde. Gave us Delvers the stink eye, yelling that forge dirt like us shouldn't try to hinder an adventure of immaculate repute. But when he got to the gates, the air rushed out of his bellows. He started chatting up the guards about what no man's land is really like. Got an earful, plus some rumors about the terrors of the clan lands. By this time the old fellow had gone white as brew foam, kept bleating about the risks and how valuable he was, calling himself the greatest scholar in the land and the jewel of the Sundom. Really worked himself into a lather. When the guards offered to open the gates, he nearly chucked his breakfast, howling about how one step in the west meant 1 foot in the grave. Eventually the captain got annoyed and had him packed off back to Meridian. You know who that was? Well-traveled Aram, the famous explorer. Yeah. So don't feel bad. As long as you're honest with yourself, nobody can hold your choices against you. And remember, you came as far as not-so-well-traveled Aram did. I mean, this letter is a bit sad when you consider that the person who wrote this is probably dead. Unless it's, you know, one of the people who made it with the guy who contracted us. Okay, did we miss any important loot here? Oh, and I guess that's the highway bridge that came out of this tunnel. Okay. Fascinating. Okay, I guess we'll move on to where this objective says we should go. The question is, was this burrower already?
That wall looks like it came down when the rockbreaker attacked. I must have trapped the Osram in the canyon. The rest must have run into the western tunnel, trying to get to the other side. I should be able to blow this up to clear the debris. Hitting those blaze barrels with fire ammo should do the trick.
Okay, fire. We do have. Do you have fire?
There. The way out. The tunnel should be clear now. I better let Porgif know.
Okay. So now at least they won't all be running through our area. We still haven't found this code, I think. What's in here? Oh, we've already found that and looted it. It just magically reclosed itself. It's always a bit funny about this game. You know, you have to decide like which things are important enough to permanently store.
I think I'm back in no man's land. Now it'll be easier to go back and forth.
Right. Oh, and now this canyon is on our map. Cool. What was I saying? Yeah, you have to decide, you know, like you have to find in a save game some spot on disk where you remember like the state of every door or something. And so so that if you leave, you know, the map is split into areas which get loaded into RAM basically as a whole. There may be parts of the areas that get dynamically loaded.
So,
like
if we add all the days lost to being stuck in Camp Nowhere, and throw in some hazard pay, because no doubt the crew will demand it, but reduce the number of the crew by half. Oh, and can't forget the Savior's delving fee. Might just break even. And once the delve's up and running, the shards will come pouring in.
Okay,
Have I got news for you, Red?
let's just go a little farther away from these shouting people for a second so I can pontificate on game development, about which I have barely any clue. Well, anyway, so, you know, as you walk through the world, you kind of... I mean, if you've played other games, you know that, you know, it takes a while to load a level, basically. And a level is, at least for this discussion, imagine, like, a level was... Hi, just a big fan. Moin moin, Uli. Rechts unten am Wasser bei einem Wrack. Wäre noch ein Easter Egg gewesen, bist aber leider zu schnell weg. Am Wasser. At the water. Which water? You mean in the canyon? No, there's no water in the canyon. Or you mean here somewhere? In that area? I guess... Yes, outside there. Okay. I guess we can go hunting for that in a little moment. Anyway, all I wanted to say really is that that door magically reclosed it is them going... Get out of the cave and straight into the water. Okay. That door reclosed itself. I'll go check on that in a moment. Okay, we'll just finish this quest and I'll finish my one thought I had. Yeah, is because they went, well, you know, like you can hold a level in memory, so that means if you walk past, if you break open that door, then walk away a little bit and come back in the area, in that same level, in that same sector of the map that gets loaded as a whole into RAM, then there is, you know, it can remember that it was already open. But as soon as you leave that level, that part of the map, it gets unloaded from RAM, and you have two choices. Either you save into your save game file that the door is open, so that when you come back it's still open, or you go, my save game file is already 5 megabytes in size, that has to be cloud synced, that's a lot of data, so I'll just not save this little door, and that's apparently what they did here. You know, it's always a trade-off, like, if you put too many things that people might only check out once into your save game, then you know, the save games get too big and suddenly you're limited in the number of save games you can make, because, you know, like, if we look here at the
something you'll want to hear, Red.
Some Tanakh built an outpost.
here at the save games, you see they're all like 525 megabytes. And if PlayStation says, well, you get 26 megabytes or 27 or something like that, then you can't fit another save game in there. And of course you have to remember, so these 5 save games exist, and then of course you have the current autosave, or you actually have several autosaves, maybe even. I don't know, but at least you have this quick save, autosave, the current state of the game, where you know, it just remembers like when you hit the last mission objective or so, which isn't a manual save, of course.
I've got news
So you need 6 that are 525. So 6 times 5 is already 30 megabytes. So my guess is you probably get about 32 megabytes.
Drink?
Hey, take it easy today, okay?
Alright, let's talk to him and then go look up for that Easter egg in
You're
the water.
back. How's that tunnel looking?
I found the rest of your crew. One of them was still alive. For a while, anyway. Turns out a rockbreaker attacked them as they were making their way through.
Poor Saz. Many roads lead to a Delver's End, but that's got to be one of the worst.
Well, I took care of the rockbreaker. The way's clear now.
Ha ha! I knew you could do it. And, you didn't happen to find my lockbox now, did you?
Here you go.
Spark in the dark. Is there nothing you can't do? Here, your fee as promised. Now that the threat's gone, I'll have the tunnel shored up and cleared out. Then I can send for another crew, get this expedition going proper-like. Ha! Onwards to the Delve!
Tanakh rebels holed up at an outpost nearby need a beating, Huntress.
I wonder, like, I guess this lockbox was... Oh, it's already
Well, I
disappeared.
got news for you, Red.
I guess this lockbox is
Yeah, you!
what he's,
Looking sharp as ever.
you know, where he keeps the money to pay the workers or something?
Noticed machine riders earlier. They seem...
You might want to avoid going too deep into the desert, especially the southwest. One of our scouts ran into some nasty Tanakh down there, the kind that contain machines. He barely made it back alive.
Thanks for letting me know.
Okay, another rebel
Like the
camp.
rebels are as friendly as ever. I wonder what they're doing this far out in the desert.
The quest with the locked box will continue later in the game. Okay. Yeah, it seemed... he looked at this box. In a strange way, you know, like as if he was hoping it would just open for him. So I wouldn't be surprised if he, you know, if that was one of his friend's lockbox or something like that. And he just wanted the stuff or something. Alright, let's go over here, I guess. And see what there is in the Easter egg. By the way, just a big fan, you've been on the good side so far, but be a little careful. I'd rather not have story spoilers. So, I mean, saying this will come back later is hard on the edge. Like in this case, I didn't mind, but like especially, you know, if it's like, oh, you'll see that character again or something, I'd rather be surprised by the game, you know, because then you just enjoy it more when you go like, oh, we're getting the character back and I love that character, you know. Okay, so somewhere over here, I guess. But I mean, you know, saying, hey, in this area there's an Easter egg or something, that's good, because that's easy to miss and that's always fun. Just don't, you know, go into any more detail about the Easter egg and it's fine. Right near the racks. Okay. Let's see. Where are wrecks? Not sure if I'm... Okay, I guess I turned right too early or something. Right there? What? Oh, like the salvage down there? Behind me. You have to keep in mind I'm about... there's a stream delay, so there might be 20 seconds or something between what you say. So if you can give me... Okay, here's a...
Someone left their hammer in that machine. I should take a closer look. I bet one hit from this hammer would be loud as thunder. Whoever forged it must be a skilled blacksmith. I should look for a trail with my focus.
Oh, okay. It's a hammer. Is that like a Thor and Aquaman joke or something? Let's see where this leads and hope that I can just walk past here without the birds getting angry at me. Come on, you can swim faster. This hammer is from another... Is it like a God of War hammer or something? That's God of War space hammer, not God of space Warhammer. You got it, okay.
It kind of looks like part of a cauldron. Or maybe a remnant of some kind of temple?
Totems of Brotherhood. Can I... Okay, those are two cute little figures that are probably looking like... Is that supposed to be like...
Carved figures. One looks tough, the other... kind of fussy. Maybe they're brothers.
Cute. Okay, thanks. That, like, I have to say, I've not played God of War, so not 100% sure. But that was cute, thank you. That kind of pointer is definitely appreciated. It's a cute detail when like a studio puts references to their other games into their game. The problem is a bit, you know, that too many games or too many people playing the games then think, you know, make too much out of something like that. Like there are games that just mention a location from another game and then people say, oh, they're the same universe. And it's like, well, it could just be, you know, a fun shout out. They just use the location with the same name and similar properties or something. or said, well, this is set in the future, this is set in the past. They could be in the same universe, but it, you know, it doesn't have to be anything official. If you find all 3 secrets, you will get the God of War tattoo. Oh, cool. Okay, I guess I'll have to keep my eyes open a little bit. I mean, usually I explore a lot, so I'm a bit surprised that I haven't actually taken the time to grab, to notice this. But I guess it just looks like, you know, any old salvage. Alright, so let's see. We have about 10 minutes left, so I'm not sure. So, Sea of Sands. I think we just wanted to... Although I guess we could do this quest next time. You also found the hammer only per accident when I was fighting machines. Yeah. It's cool though. I love that. I love it when game developers build stuff like that into the game. It's, you know, of course it's even better if they reference something that I'm really familiar with. Like, I've seen streams of people playing God of War a little bit, but it's not my kind of game. It's, you know, I want to run around and explore, and God of War is about, you know, is basically about, you know, like, how good are you at combat and measuring yourself and your, you know, and your skills and acquiring those skills in playing a game. Hack and slay, yeah. So it's just a completely different kind of game. It's a well-made game and it has a cool story and everything. But okay, where do I get back to the next campfire without having to walk everywhere? Let's see if we can Assassin's Creed it. Or if it ends. Oh, it looks good. It's interesting, like, if you compare this to the climbing in Assassin's Creed, superficially it looks similar, but when playing it, like Assassin's Creed, it feels a lot more, let's say it feels like a lot less effort. Like, it's one fluid climb up here, basically. There's sometimes a bit of this element of having to find the path that you can climb, but that's it. Whereas in Horizon, they've made it a lot more effort, you know. Where did my marker go? There. Okay. Oh, we're on top of the mountain now. Okay, how do I get down there with the least loss of health? I think that works. Okay. By the way, there are quests you have to break open 90% of the chests to get weapons or equipment. You also opened one. I got new gear you might not have noticed. Okay. Yeah, I mean, it occasionally tells me that I have some cooler items or something, but I think at the moment, at least these are all things I've had before, or I've bought. Got a new outfit. Oseram Forester. Yeah, right. That doesn't seem familiar. Good point, thank you. Yeah. A highly versatile outfit tailored for the battlefield specialist. Sometimes even an Oseram needs to stay one step ahead of her foes. Melee damage, stamina regen, weapon stamina, and resonator blast. Not really my playstyle, but yeah. Looks fun. I think I'll stick with my harvester just because it looks... You know, it does the stealth thing. At least. Oh, I upgraded this a little earlier, didn't I? So I should probably put the second mod in, whatever they're called. Weave. Okay, so her name is Daka, really? Darika. Okay. I just thought like Darika sounds like you know, Daka sounds like the sound the orcs, you know, like make to describe machine gun fire. In I think it's Warhammer as well, right? Alright. Let me just get a little bit to drink while this is loading. Alright. Let's see where we're
Everything's
going.
sticking. Ugh, damn this heat.
This is the spot with all the big monsters, isn't it? No, wait, this is the... What's that tower back there? That might be a place where we can actually... Maybe we will be doing a tall neck instead of this quest and saving this quest for later. Oh, I should probably stay out of sight of these guys. I think they've done something to make the fireplaces safe by now. Which wasn't the case in the previous game. You could get attacked right after fast traveling. Ah, okay, that's the quest.
Are you almost done?
I was annoyingly impatient at your age, too.
Okay, let's go over there and see if that tower is close enough that we can make it onto the tall neck. Oh no, not even close. I think that just walks in a circle here, doesn't it? Unlocked? Anyway, what is this tower over there? You found the Shadow Karja armor at a trader. The best, some more awesome looking armor from the first game, and stick with it the whole game. Yeah, I had that earlier. I like the Batman mask look it has. But then I went for this face paint, and then it didn't quite fit anymore. And I think this looks... So I went with a red painted version of this. I actually... Well, this one I went for with the stats, but luckily you could paint it red. Oh, that's the city. Okay, that's the tower we were on. It's like, looks like a spear stuck into the ground. She said that when we passed by, I think, at some point. You can turn the helmet off in the settings. Yeah, I know. I think I have it for this one as well. This one had this little basket thing that the Yutaru have. So I've already got it off in this case. But for the other one I left it on because it looks cool. Okay, so I guess I'm trying to think, but I think we'll end here because this is a good point to end on. Or rather, this quest is a good point to...
I was annoyingly impatient at your age, too.
To start next time more. But yeah, I mean, with the with the Karja Shadow, yeah, you see I have the helmets off right now. But anyway, yeah, like, why would you want to turn that off with that cool helmet mask thing? But yeah, since I kind of go for stealth a lot, I kind of thought I should get the Yutaru Harvester, which is kind of stealth and ranged improvements, which is basically the things I do. I like to hide in the bushes and from a distance shoot arrows at people. That's my general strategy. Although, you know, there are some really cool looking ones. Like, which one was the... Yeah, the Skirmisher. That was basically the look I had for quite a while. I really like this look. But of course, it's not a stealth armor, so I thought I'd use the other one. But especially with that face paint, it really works well. And that face paint, that black around her eyes, like, she looks so much more expressive in all the cutscenes. It's really amazing. Yeah. But yeah, so that's basically it for today. I think I'm going to spend those remaining skill points and then we're calling it a day. That said, we'll be back tomorrow, again at 7 a.m. Central European Summertime. So that's about 2 hours ago. In 24 hours, so in 22 hours, basically, we'll be back. So, if you liked this, feel free to come back. It's, by the way, this one nice thing about the screen is that you kind of see from the white lines what you've specced into the most. And it's fun to see people's skill trees there. Like, some people have, like, basically the same shape on every skill tree. And, you know, others don't have that at all. Let's see, what skills do we have here? Lasting Override. That actually sounds useful. Overridden machines deal more damage. Move faster while using a heavy weapon. That actually would help us occasionally as well. Overridden machines have more health. Efficient repair makes it cheaper. Yeah, maybe I'll just waste all my points on this area for now. Or let's see, stealth. Let's see what other stealth goes. Valor. I always forget to use my valor, so not sure if I even want to spend points on these. Quiet movement. That actually looks like something we want to unlock. Silent Strike, heal. I don't think we've really Like, our health only went down when we got out of stealth, basically, and got caught, so not sure that's going to help us much. Low health melee. Melee attacks deal more damage when you are dangerously wounded. And low health ranged. Yeah, low health melee looks like something we might use. That sounds good. This takes 3. Deal more damage. We've basically got all the points. There's just a bunch of extra skills. Let's see. Nimble crafter. Craft tools, traps, and potions faster. That might help a little bit. But it's the crafting. It's not really the placing, is it? No, then that's not useful. Resonator build-up. I forget to do the weapon switching when the resonator triggers, or just am not fast enough, so not sure. That will help us much. All the resonator stuff. Okay, that's nothing. So where did we have that? Didn't we have an ability where I thought, oh yeah, we could spend it on that? Sound strike heal, wasn't it? Right on that. Don't think we actually have anything I would want to spend the points on right now. Resonator build up. It's all about resonator on that skill tree. Okay, so I guess these 2 points we're actually not going to spend. Alright, so I guess this is the best we can do. But yeah, this was fun.
Don't
so
you
again,
want to take a moment and
see
admire
you
the view?
in about 22 hours again, if you're up by then again.
I'm done.
I hope you've enjoyed it as much as I did. I mean, this is still a really cool game. So I would love to see you back and chat some more. Yeah, that's basically it. Let's just see.
I can't believe I chased you all the way out here for this.
And I can't believe how much you've complained about it.
If there's someone online to raid, or if we're just gonna call it a day for now. Okay, nope. Nobody up yet. Okay, so thank you again. Have a great rest of the day.
Are you almost done?
I was annoyingly impatient
Yes,
at
I'm
your
almost
age, too.
done. Remember, you're about halfway through the week, so you can manage this. We have 2 more days of Horizon Forbidden West left for us. For this week, bye-bye.
Don't you want to take a moment and admire the view?
Okay. And I'm done.